The New Jerusalem. This story breaks into two parts. There's the tree of life and the invitation. John seems to indicate that that's a single tree that's on both sides of the road. I have never understood that. I've had people try to explain that to me, how that could be. I just don't understand. I'm sure that John, when he looked at it, it made perfect sense. And that's why he didn't describe how that was possible. And I know that when you stand there and look at it, oh yeah, now I see what that means. But for the life of me, I don't know how a single tree can be on both sides of the road. The tree of life was only in the pre-flood earth and the earth that's talked about in this story. In other words, in earth number 1 and earth number 3. It's missing in ours. It had two functions. It brought eternal life, and the leaves brought healing. It's like there's a little bit of tree of life in all trees. It's just amazing. Every time I hear about some drug or something, oh well, this comes from the root of a certain tree, or from the bark, or from the leaves, or from the fruit. It's amazing how much healing we get from trees. But we're missing the real thing. We're missing this tree here. It's the one thing that will bring healing. It will replace everything else. The mother who says, oh, my child is sick, so I'll just go get some leaves and I'll put that on there. And the amazing thing is, it actually works. It's the medicine that actually will heal. It's what we're missing. In the invitation, Jesus has said, with everything you've learned, as you've gone through the Bible, with all that you know, add this to it. Add what you have in the book of Revelation, add it to it, and then decide. The name Jesus in the Old Testament is pronounced Joshua. I find it interesting that at the end of Joshua's life, he gives an invitation. Similar to at the end of time, Jesus gives this invitation. I have taken Joshua's invitation, found in Joshua chapter 25, verse 15. I've rewritten it to bridge these two invitations. Listen to it. If you just absolutely don't want to serve the Lord, if that is your determination, you just don't want to do it, then choose today who you want to serve. The gods your family serves, the gods of those around you. But for me, and with anyone I have influence over, we will serve the Lord. I hope that's your determination. With everything you've learned, add this to it, and then choose.